Hello everyone, this is Judith with another video. Yeah, this is our card today. It says death and rebirth. And basically I want to talk a little bit today about exactly about this, right? And it's brilliantly clarified because we go through a lot of cycles. Everyone does, right? But for twin flames, this process can be heightened at times because we, by committing to this journey, we agreed to clear all the stuff, all the shadows, right? And to let in the light, right? To be the light. We committed to being, to letting our light shine fully, to connecting fully to the divine, to connecting fully to who we truly are, to our divine essence, which is light, right? With this beautiful radiant sun here. And yeah, and this can be hard at times, right? There are all kinds of issues bubbling up to the surface, and sometimes we cannot even like put our finger on the issue. Very often we avoid those feelings, right? There's all kinds of things showing up, but the heavy stuff we avoid for a long time. And there's two reasons for this. For one reason is that we ignore it because it feels very bad, feels very challenging and threatening and frightens us a lot. And for the other reason is that there are layers, and that we have to peel like an onion and to peel those layers until we are able to reach certain things in our energy field, in our vibration, and it's intertwined with our cells and our chemistry, right? It's become one with us. Those issues are showing up everywhere, but very often you cannot resolve them by only by focusing on the body, for example. So best works focusing on the energy and releasing the things there, and then watching how everything is falling into place, and also how the body reacts to this energy clearing, right? That's my experience. That's always best. And I'm also always seeing this in my life. Everything is connected to my energy, right? To my point of attraction. So I want to be in this place, right? But of course I'm not all the time in this place. That's where we want to be most of the time. But if you have deep issues, then they are bubbling up to the surface, right? And one of the issues that I was going through lately, I want to tell you this a little bit, so maybe you can relate, and then you know what's going on inside of you. And of course I'm here to help you with this and to clear issues on an energetic level quickly and effortlessly, and really help you a great deal to free up your energy to receiving more of what you do want, and to vibrate more of who you really are. Yeah, just send me an email if you're interested in my office. The email address is in the description box below. Yeah, and you could also choose to sign up for my free webinar, which is designed to clear the energy field for you and your twin flame. Clearing the energy on a daily basis is really essential, in my opinion. It's helped me a great deal, and I also know a lot of twin flames who are doing this. You have to have some kind of a spiritual practice, some kind of a clearing and cleansing practice. So if you don't have this already, give it a try. And there's also a bunch of knowledge included in this little webinar. Yeah. Okay, so what is the belief system that I was forming? So I was forming the belief system when I was when I was in the womb, in my mother's womb. And as many women, probably, she discovered she was pregnant and she didn't want that. She was really like she was shocked, right? This was a really not a good surprise for her. And at that time, in the late 60s, people were not so open to those kinds of surprises, right? Then my parents then got married after that, and yeah, I was basically like forcing them into this marriage, and yeah, it was not so comfortable for me to feel my mother's fear, my mother's shock, right? So, and the belief system that I was forming was that vitality is fear, right? So this fear was so impressive to me, to my cells, that I was linking this to being alive, to my whole vitality. So nowadays, when sometimes or every once in a while something frightening shows up in my life, I've seen that over the course of my life, surfacing, bubbling to the surface every once in a while, and the feeling is familiar. I can really see that it's always the same feeling, shows up in different circumstances, but is always the same feeling. And I could link it really to this age 4 months in the womb, and release the energies there. Of course, this is a process. There are always to those very deep aspects. There are several very deep issues. There are several aspects to those, right? But this is I could really like nail it here. And maybe this is something that you experience too, that you go through fearful experiences in your life, maybe other people threatening you, and what is a threat to you might not be a threat to someone else. Everyone is reacting differently, right? So those are, most of the times, those are very, very deep and hidden issues where we do not have an easy access, and then they keep being a block to our union, of course, because it's exactly about those deep issues that we are talking. They need to be released, because those are those belief systems where you were feeling not good enough, unworthy of love, unworthy of life, unworthy of peace, whatever, right? This is only one example. And of course, the fear in this example that I've given you is also related to this fight, flight, or freeze. Then in this case, for me, it was linked to depression. So that's freeze. And this is really like, that's exactly the way that I react to challenges. I freeze, right? And yeah, everyone is different, right? But I think a lot of people can relate to the depression, this feeling of depression. Maybe not a clinical depression, I don't know about this, but just this feeling of being depressed, of just being freezed, right? Frozen feelings, and a lot of our feelings are also frozen, are hidden. So yeah, this can show up in a variety of ways. But I think this is enough for today. Yeah, and in this way, those issues are affecting all of our relationships and many aspects of our lives. And it's really worth looking at this and resolving this and freeing up the energies. So yeah, this is the message that wanted to come through for today. And I see you in the next video. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Bye.